Drills Talk, episode 54. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons tunnel vision can hurt you. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled There's Another Way. So, tunnel vision, we see it as a benefit. We see it as no distractions and I'm going forward and nothing can stop me. And I've used it too. And it does have its perks, but the issues and the drawbacks are a little heavier than what the perks are. And I'm going to discuss it and explain everything to you in detail to where you can understand why you can utilize tunnel vision, but a hybrid version of it, and it'll be way better off. Drills Talk, episode 54. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons tunnel vision can hurt you. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, show your love however you would like to show your love. Every Monday here, we have a new blog. Every Wednesday, a new Drills Talk, new vlog. Every Friday is a new instrumental produced by me. It's a great channel to follow. I appreciate you guys. We're going to keep going as long as you guys support. Please share me. Please let me know that I'm doing okay. Please let me know that I suck. Let me know whatever you want me to know. Let's go. Number 1. Number 1 is you created the plan. This sounds ideal. The problem is you created the plan. And this plan is to do something that maybe you've never done before. This is your first time doing it. So check this out. Would you go to a doctor if you're their first patient? You would not if you knew. I'm sure someone has done it before, but if you knew, you wouldn't. But we sit down and we say, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to get my LLC or S Corp or, C Corp or whatever. I'm going to do this. And this is the plan. So the plan is I'm going to save up, maybe 3 months of cushion because by then I'll be making money. And I can live off the income from my new business. I'll get a PO box so people can send me things and I can send them stuff. That's cool. And let's see what else. I got to have a business phone and I'm going to start up a website and I'll start doing Google ads and Facebook ads and I should be good. Let's go. Turn on tunnel vision and move forward. Now, all of our plans sound great. Like we thought of the snags. Okay, well, if Facebook ads is not working, then I'll just use Google ads. Or well, if my 3 months runs out, then I'll just use the money from my new business. What we don't know is that the savings, usually however much, never last long enough. And the money that we think we're going to make from our business, our new business, it usually doesn't come as fast as we think it will. But understand that we stick to that plan because we created it. So now we're a little even more attached. If you find some guru online and you try their way and it doesn't work out, you stop it, you throw it away, that's fine. But your plan, you've come up with all this stuff. You know all the roadblocks that are coming that you don't. And you have to stick with this plan because, it was great. Like you thought about it. You worked on this. You had a spreadsheet out for weeks, maybe even months before you left your job and jumped out there and started going full throttle on your business. So what are the chances of you looking at your plan and saying no? Very slim, because there's nothing to tell you no when you have the blinders on of tunnel vision. So be very careful and understand that, yes, you created the plan, but there may be a better one out there. Number 2. Number 2 is you treat the plan as the gospel. I have a secret for you. There's no gospel. There are no rules. There's no one way. There's no one plan. There are plenty of ways. There are new roadblocks. They're the same roadblocks that are a little higher and a little tougher for different people. Yes, it happens. But the fact that you're in this tunnel vision and you're sticking to this plan because you know where this plan is going to lead you, I have news for you. the road that you're on, the track that you're on, just going, pedal to the metal, you don't know where that's leading you. And for some of us watching this video, you've been on that plan, on that road, on that track for a long time, way longer than you thought you would, before you would actually see, the benefits of being on that track for so long. So when do we actually take a step back and say, hey, maybe something's going wrong. Maybe this isn't the gospel. Maybe that person who made that plan, because you're about a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, past that person who made that plan, maybe that person, didn't really know what they were talking about. Maybe me right now, who has been through some things, who has been through a year or 2 or more of this road, of this track, knows a little bit more than the person that made this plan. So we have to get up the gumption to say, one, yes, I created that plan, but that me didn't know what they were doing. And this plan isn't the gospel. This was what was thought of as a good plan when I first started, or even before I started. And it's no longer doing me more good than it is doing harm. And then we go to number 3. Number 3 is there's no stops, no windows. So your tunnel vision, and you don't have any point in time, any, checkpoints to where you're like, all right, let's stop and let's assess the plan. Let's assess what's going on. How good is this plan going? And if it's your first plan and it's your first leap of faith, it's probably going really bad. But absolutely don't quit. You just need to readjust. Entrepreneurship is hard. All right. Even climbing the corporate ladder is hard. Whatever you happen to be doing in your life is hard. But don't quit what you're doing. Adjust what you're doing. If some things are wrong, then you discard. But you don't throw away the whole plan. You just make it better. You adjust. So what we're going to do with these stops, these checkpoints, we're going to say, all right, I know where I want to be, which is all the way over there. And I know where I am, which is all the way over here. How are we going to assess that we're actually going in the right direction? Because where you are now, you can't see the finish line. So we want to make sure that this track that we're on is actually leading us to where we want to be. And the best way to do that is to have some stops, some checkpoints to assess where you are, how it's going. Is your plan working? Do you see any benefits of, you going that route? And if you don't, where did you see the benefits? Where did you see the improvement? And focus on that and make sure you steer your track towards that direction. You also need windows. And what windows are going to do is going to keep your eyes open for better opportunities and better ideas. So while you're zooming, when you're the normal tunnel vision, there's nothing, right? You're right here. But when you had windows to it, now you can see ideas, you can see other opportunities. So yeah, I want to be an actor or an actress, or I want to trade in the stock market, or I want to trade, whatever you're doing, whatever craziness you decide to do, because everything's going to seem crazy. It doesn't matter what the dream is. They're all crazy. But when you do it and you decide to do it, you're going to pass other opportunities and other ideas, other methods of getting to where you want to get to. And if you have your windows, which are just basically opening your eyes to other ideas, you allow yourself to be comfortable in going on your track because you can see your surroundings. And if it's a better opportunity, then you need to stop your train again and assess that new opportunity. Because if that new opportunity is going to allow you to better yourself and maybe get to where you're going quicker, more efficiently, then do so. If the track that you're on seems like you're never getting to the finish line and your ultimate goal is just to be a success, make a little money, have, the ability to go on vacation every now and then, help out a family member if need be, then maybe this new opportunity makes more sense than to continue to chase what was thought to be a dream 2 and 3 and 4, maybe 5+ years ago. It's okay. You have to understand what your ultimate goal is. Is your ultimate goal to be the world's greatest whatever? Or is your ultimate goal to be comfortable, financially secure, and happy? Because chasing the world's greatest anything, there's going to be times where you're not very happy. Because happiness is not part of that. It's being one. It's being the best. And sometimes being the best, you take out a lot of happy. You lose that happiness. You lose, time with family, or, maybe a couple of trips you don't go on because you're trying to be the best. And, that person who's number 2 or 3 or 4, they're not resting, so you can. So it's just something to maybe ponder on a little bit, to exactly what it is you want to do. Is it feasible? Is it working out for you? How's it going? Are you getting closer? How's this other opportunity compared to what you thought you wanted to do and what you first set out to do? It's all part of life. It is okay to change courses. It is okay to update your plan. It is okay to not be tunnel vision. Drills Talk, episode 54. So the top 3 reasons tunnel vision can hurt you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this out. It's Drills.